You know why I preach here today, gone today, at the end of pretty much all my videos? It's because that's the reality that we're in, right? You're here today, chilling, you know, you're going to school, you're going to work, you're watching TV, you're here today, and then boom, you can be gone today as well. You can walk outside, you can walk outside, get hit by a bus, heart attack right on your bed, heat stroke because it's 100 degrees outside in Texas, man. Or you can be at a club, they get shot up, and you just happen to be one of the bystanders in the club. You here today, you going today, and that's just the reality that we are living in. And I just want to make this video to send my condolences to everybody who was affected, you know, by the shooting at Pulse nightclub in Orlando recently. And you know, I've been doing my own research about it, man. And you know, at first, initially, I believed it was a hate crime because you know it was a mass shooting at a gay nightclub. So I assumed that, you know, it had to be something to do with a hate crime or some of that nature. And I just wanted to take the time out to conduct my own research on the situation, man. I don't like to really speak about things that I don't have, you know, some sort of knowledge about. You know, I don't like to just go off of assumptions and stuff like that. So I decided to conduct my own research. And you know, as we all know, it was 50 people that were killed thus far. You know, 53 that were injured. And that's just, that number is just amazing. 50 people. Like, think about that. Like, in some of my college classes, it's not even 50 people in there, right? Like, at my job, it may not be 50 people in the place at one time. 50 people were killed. That's like that, and I compare my classroom and my job because that's like killing everybody in my area and then some. Like, that's mind-boggling to me that somebody could do that to such an enormous amount of people, bro. And when stuff like that happen, these mass shootings, it makes me believe that the person that did the shooting is sick. Nobody in their right mind just wakes up one day. Nobody willingly in their right mind just wakes up one day and plans out a mass shooting. And I just hate how situations like this, right? This is why people like to categorize things, man. All white people aren't serial killers or you know, these racists. All black people aren't thugs looking to harm somebody. All Muslims aren't terrorists. I don't know how that go. The media already on top of that. They look for every opportunity possible to categorize Muslims into this group of terrorists who are out to destroy America and wreck the country. But y'all, man, any smart person knows not to believe that kind of stuff, man. I don't even watch the news really because me personally, I believe it's all lies or half-truths, right? You know, they always tell one side of the story, or they always paint the image of stories and they tell you what they want you to know. And that's why I don't really advise people to watch the news. If you want to know something about something, do your own research, conduct your own research. Don't depend on the news to tell you the whole truth because you're only gonna get half of the story. And you know, they done already categorized it as an ideological attack, right? And I didn't know what that meant, so I went and looked up the definition, and I'm gonna read it to y'all for those who may not know. Ideological means it's an adjective that describes political, cultural, or religious beliefs. And an ideology is a body of ideas, and those who agree with the main idea of something take an ideological stand to support it. An adjective that describes a political, cultural, or religious belief. So an ideological attack means that they're saying that he killed those 50 people in that gay club probably because they were gay and they were against his beliefs. That's how the news is painted. It makes sense, but like I said, the news always give you half truths and half stories. But at the end of the day, the story still remains that 50 people lost their lives, man. 50 brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, fathers, mothers lost their lives, man, at this club for something senseless. All probably because of who they are. You know, and I just think that's crazy. That's just the world that we live in, man. People like to think that we've changed and the world has come so far. And I like to think that too. I try to have that mindset, but then things like this happen and I question it. I say, how much have we really changed, right? I feel like hate crimes against the gays are in a way similar to the way racism was back in the 50s and 60s. And I say similar in this sense. In the 50s and 60s, and still to this current day, people hated black people just because of their skin color, just because of who they were, right? Just because of how they were. People hate gays, some people hate gays just because of who they are as a person. We can't control, we can't control the fact that we're black. That's not, we were born African American, proudly and unapologetically African American. A homosexual person, in my opinion, a homosexual person can't control their feelings. There's so much that comes with being homosexual, right? And I'm pretty sure there's a reason why it's hard for people to come out, right? Because they know everything they're gonna face from families and friends and just from the common public. So I'm pretty sure if they had a choice, they wouldn't want to put that heavy of a burden on them, which is why I believe is something you can't control. It's just feelings. And I don't think you can control feelings, but people hate them for something that they can't control. Once again, man, my heart and condolences out to everybody affected by that Orlando shooting, man. That's why I constantly preach. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Because you here today, you gone today. Live your life as if God promised you wouldn't live long. Live life as if God promised you wouldn't live long. Don't have no regrets, man. Take chances, bro. Get out your comfort zone. Find something you love to do and just do it, bro. Because you here today, you gone today. And once again, my guys, kings and queens, man, I want to thank y'all for watching. It's just my reaction to everything that's going on. Like I said, thank y'all for watching, man. Y'all subscribe. Stay tuned in to what I'm doing. And be sure to have a blessed day. I'm out.